So let me start. I'm now recording. So I'll share this recording for you guys, to you guys. So okay, now what we need to do is we need to come here. Once we have created the site, let me just use this one. I was already working on it, but I will delete all the things I've done so that we can have a fresh start and everything will be okay. I was already doing some work, trying to show somebody some things. So let me just use this and I'll delete all the things I've done so that we can start afresh. So that day, the last class, we looked at the different rules in WordPress. We looked at the different rules in WordPress. I said we have the admin. I also said we have the guests, which are subscribers. We have the contributors. We have the editor and the rest. And I also told you how to change your password using WordPress. How you can change your password, maybe within the WordPress, how to change your password. So let me delete all the plugins we have here so that we can have a fresh start installing each of the plugins. So let me just delete all this here. So let me just delete all this. So instead of me selecting them one by one like this by clicking one at a time like this, what I can do is I can just click on this select all, then come to this bulk action. From the bulk action, I'll click on deactivate. Then once I deactivate, because if I don't deactivate it, I cannot delete it. So I have to deactivate it. Hope you guys can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. So when I click on deactivate from the bulk action, then I'll click on apply. So once I click on, oh god, what's happening? Sometimes all these things happen. So once you deactivate, the next thing you need to do is to select them back again, come to bulk action and click on delete and apply. So it will be asking you, do you want to delete? So if you notice, it is deleting, right? So I have deleted two. So if I want to delete the rest one, I'll just deactivate them. So once I click on deactivate, I'll deactivate them, then I'll delete them. So it's what you've deactivated that you can delete. So we'll be making use of Elementor. So let me just delete all these other ones. Let me just delete them. Since I know that we are going to be making use of Elementor for this class. So I'm deleting all these ones. So let me just delete all so that we have a clean sheet. Delete, select all, then delete, then apply. So the only thing I want to leave is Elementor, which is what we'll be using to build the website. So I'm clearing everything, just leaving Elementor already. So if you notice, everything has been deleted. So if I refresh, the only thing that is remaining is just Elementor. So let me refresh or reload the page from the top. So if you look at the thing remaining in my plugin is Elementor. So once I go to Elementor, this is only what I have. So the next thing I want to do is I will go to pages. I want to start building from scratch. So let me delete all this page that you are seeing so that we can start from fresh. So what I'll do, I'll select everything again, go to bulk action, go to move to trash, then I'll click on apply. So everything is deleted, all the whole pages that because I imported it. So let's look at how to create them from afresh by ourselves. So let's say we want to create a website for our business, right? We want to create a business website. So how do we go? So we know that in a business website we have the home page, the about us page, the contact us page, our services, the things we do. Then if we have done some project, we can create a page for the project and we can also create a page for blog where we can post articles relating to what we do as a business. So what we need to do now, we need to create all those pages. So how do we create the pages? We'll go to pages, then we'll click on add new. So click on add new. Once you click on add new, you'll be asked to put the name of the page. So what is the name of this page you are creating? Okay, I'm creating a home page. You write the name home. There's a place for the title where you write the home. If you are creating an about us page, you write about, like that, like that. Hope you guys can see my screen, right? So this is the place I want to add my title. So I'll write home. Then once I write home, you see at the top right corner, at the top right corner, you see a place where you see publish. So I'll click on publish. Then I'll click on publish again. So I've published it. It's asking me, do you want to publish? I say yes. That's the second publish you are saying. Now, if you look at this place, you see home is now live. I don't know if you are seeing it on your left or sorry,
Yes.
right hand side. Meaning this website now,
Yes.
anybody can access this page because it is live. That's what it means. Now I can view the page, but if I click on view page, the page is empty. There's nothing that is going to be inside this page. So how do we start building? To build now, we click on this place you see at the top, edit with Elementor. This red you are seeing at the top, edit with Elementor. So I'll click on it. So once I click on edit with Elementor, this is where I will start building the website. Now let me explain and make you guys understand this building of website in WordPress. Let me admit this person. Sorry, let me admit. As if somebody is trying to join. So let me admit the person. Okay, okay. Welcome. So let's continue. Now once you see this, you see the website is empty. You see, they said about, schedule, present, blah blah blah, and the rest, right? So there is nothing inside this website. So what do we need to do? Now, the thing we need to do at the beginning or at the initial is for us to start creating. Now, for us to create, we need a container. So we'll be using the container to hold each section of the website. So every website is divided into different sections. A section, first section might be a place where you have the home, the pictures, and everything. And there's another section where you can write and add images and like that. So let's go over it one by one. Now, if you look at the left hand side, I believe you guys can see my screen.
Sorry, I want to ask a question.
Go on, go on.
Are we not making use of any team in this regard?
Yeah, we have added the teams in the last class. We added Astra.
Okay, okay.
We've added
It's
the
all right.
teams already. So I'm just continuing from building. That's why I didn't
It's
talk
all right.
about the teams much because last week we did the installation of Astra as a team where we will be using. Can I go on?
Can we still use that? Can we still use that particular extra to build a blog a
Yes.
blog?
Yes, you can use it to build a blog. You can use it to build an e-commerce website. You can use it to build any kind of website you want, even a portfolio website. But there are other teams. It's not just only Astra that is available. But the reason why they use
Okay.
Astra is because it is very lightweight and the speed in opening page is very fast. If you notice, as I'm just opening, clicking, my network is good, I agree. But as I'm clicking, it's not like something that I'm telling you guys to wait to let us wait. Last week it happened to us
Okay.
and network was bad, but today as I click it was not up to 3 minutes or even how many seconds, it just opened. So now at the left hand side, if you look at this place at the left hand side, you see Elementor. Now the reason why you are seeing Elementor at the left hand side, I will explain this bar you are seeing here. I will explain this icon for you guys. Now I'll explain what it means by global and this element. So if you look at this place, you are seeing Elementor. The reason why you are seeing Elementor is because that is what we want to use in building the website. So it is the tools that is like all these things you are seeing here on your left hand side, they are all tools used for building the website, right? They are all tools we can use for building the website. Now, and the tools are coming from Elementor. That's what it's saying. Now, if you look at this place, this is a menu. You click on this menu, or they call it hamburger icon. Hamburger. Hamburger means the spelling is H-A-M. Let me write it here. H-A-M, ham, then burger. The burger you know. So if you search for hamburger icon, hamburger icon, that's the icon. So some people call it menu icon, some people call it hamburger icon. If you look at this, my left hand side, you see is you are seeing a three line, right? 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you're seeing it here. They say hamburger button. You're seeing it, right? So that's the name it's for. So this is called hamburger icon or menu icon, if you want to call it that way. Now, if you click on this hamburger icon, this is where you can now do your settings for the website. You can do your site settings from this place, and I will explain each of these settings we can do here. Now let me go back. Now if you click on this icon, this is what they call the Rubik cube icon. This icon here at the top is known as the Rubik Rubik cube icon. Cube, Cube, then icon, Icon. So that's the name of this icon. Now this is element means all the small tools we are going to be using inside Elementor. Now, or they call them widgets. Now if you look at this place, this is known as global. Now we don't have anything in the global, and they are telling us to upgrade for us to use this feature, meaning we need to use the Elementor Pro, but we are not going to be using the Elementor Pro. Now at the top here, you are seeing our this is known as our menu our header. Now our header contains our logo. This is our logo, and also contains our top menu navigation. This is our nav menu, our menu navigation at the top. Now inside this place there's an empty canvas. This is what they call the empty canvas. Now it is in this empty canvas we are going to be creating each section of our website. Hope everybody understand this, right?
Yeah.
So can I go on? Now, what I'll do
Yes.
is from this left hand side, Elementor is simple. You just need to drag and drop. So from this left hand side, you can drag a container. You see this container, you see I'm holding it, I'm dragging it, I'm putting it inside this widget area. You see, they say drag widget here. So I'll be dragging it and be keeping it here inside this area. Now, once I keep it here, you see this has been added. Then I can start creating and be defining the website. Or if I don't want to do that way, I can delete it. Then I'll click on this. Let me go over it again. Control Z. Now, for you to delete, if you put your mouse on the top, you see this X icon you're seeing here, right? This S icon. Once you click on it, it will delete. Now, if you click on this plus icon here, once you click on this plus icon, you can also do the same thing. Now, this plus icon gives you variety of what you can use. Now, each of this is a section that has its own structure. Now, this is a single section, a single container. This is also a single container. What this is trying to tell you is that any element you are going to be putting is the direction will be from up to down. That is up to down. I'll explain that direction. Then this one is left to right. The flow will be from left to right. That's the direction. If you are seeing an arrow in the middle, the arrow is pointing to the right hand side. So it means anything you are starting, you will start from the left, move to the right. I will explain the direction when we start creating. Now this is two. It is divided into two equal parts. 50-50. That's what this is trying to tell you. Why this is divided into two parts, but one part is 25%, the other part is 75%. Now this is 4 parts, which is 25, 25, 25, because all the whole full width is 100%. Now this is divided into 3 parts, which one side is 66%, this is 63%, this is 33%, this is also 33%, and that is all how these are all divided. So depending on what you want to do. Now let's say I want to go with the structure of maybe a divided structure that has two separate parts. Let's say I want this one that these are equal in size. So I'll click on it. So once I click on it, if you look at the top, you see this is divided into this section. This is also divided into this section. Now, if you are creating a website, the first thing you want to create in the website is what they call your hero section. I've said it last week, the hero section. So the hero section basically is a section that contains picture, small right top, and two maybe buttons and some buttons directing people to maybe other pages. Now, the reason why it is created that way is because you want it to be that once somebody is entering your site, without the person even going to the whole end of the website, from the beginning, the person can get an information about what you do. And apart from that, the person can even take a decision from the beginning. Those buttons at the top are known as call to action button, CTA, call to action button. So let's look at how to create the hero section. Now, let's say I want to create a website for an agency that are maybe into digital marketing. So what I will do is I will download some pictures. Now, there are different websites where you can get free pictures. So let's look at one of them. So what I will do, I will go to what they call free pick. Free is spelled as free. Then pick is spelled as P-I-K. Pick. So I'll say freepick.com is one of
Wait,
the
you
websites.
go to what?
Free pick. Free is spelled as F-R-E-E, free. Then pick, P-I-K. This is it. Pick. The pick is not like the one you do, like picking of things. You know, the pick is like
Free
P-I-K.
free gift.
Ma?
Take it easy. Free what?
Pick, P-I-K.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
So now you can now search for the image you want. Let's say I want to search for what? Websites or digital marketing or anything I want to search for. Let me just say digital marketing. Digital marketing. Right? I'll click on enter. Once I finish searching, I'll click on enter. So once I click on enter, there are lots and lots of pictures I will be seeing. You see, all these are sweet pictures I can use for my website. And the beautiful thing about it is that the pictures you are going to be using, nobody can tell you that this picture is a licensed picture, you are going to pay money or they will sue you for them. So they are all free pictures. You can use them. Nobody is going to be holding you. So, but the thing you need to take note is that there are sometimes you see a crown, like this one now, you are seeing a crown. What it means is that you have to upgrade for you to be able to use this picture. You have to upgrade. Now, let's say I want to go with this one here. This one I'm seeing, this laptop. So what I'll do, I'll click on it. Once I click on it, On the right hand side, I will scroll down. There's a place where I will see download, free download, but it's still loading. So once it's finished loading, at this side, this area you are seeing here, I'll see free download. So I'll click on that free download. You see download. So I'll click on download. So once I click on download, I'll scroll down from this place. I'll scroll down. Then once I click on download, I'll scroll down. I'll click on free download. Then I can now choose the size I want to select. Let's say I want to select this one, which is maybe small, which is 1000 pixel by 1000 pixel. I can select that one. I can select medium, or I can select large. So what I'll do, I'll just select the one I want. Let's say I want the small one. I'll just click on small. So once I click on small, it will just start downloading at the top. So once it starts downloading at the top, I will go back to my website. Now once I go to my website, this place, this area, maybe let's say the right hand side is where I want to put the picture. The left hand side is where I want to put the right top. So the image has finished downloading. So this is the left hand side I want to put the right top. The right hand side here I want to put a picture. So what I will do is this left hand side, I will have to click on it. So clicking on this Rubik cube icon at the top, this one. So once I click on it, let me explain. This was how it was before. Now this is how to set this area. If you click on this 6 dot here, anytime you put a container, if you click on the 6 dot, the 6 dots give you the ability for you to make adjustment to the area. And how do you adjust the area before I even start putting pictures or write up? Click on this 6 dot. Once you click on this 6 dot, you see the 6 dots gives us this place where you say edit container. So I don't know if you are seeing this top here. You see edit container. So anytime you click on this 6 dot, it will tell you to edit the container on your left hand side. So the container is divided, the editing is divided into 3 sections. The first is known as the layout, the second is known as the style, while the third is known as the advance. So let's look at each of them before I start putting write up and images here. So let's say I want to change this container. I want to edit this container. I want to give it a height. I can come here and say let it have a height. So if you look at this place, you see mean height, minimum height. That's what it means. So you can drag. You see, as I'm dragging, what do you notice? You see the height of this thing is increasing. So once I'm going to the right hand side, hope I'm not confusing you guys, right?
Yeah, it's okay.
Hope I'm not too fast.
You are, but go on.
Go on.
You are. If we need to stop you, we'll stop you.
Okay, let me go over it again. I said if you want to add a container, let me delete this container. Let me start again for the sake of, since I'm fast. Now I said if you want to add a container, you can either come to this left hand side. If you go to this left hand side and drag and drop it here, it will give you a single container, which is this you are seeing. And I said the single container will come with its edit at the top. But if you are not seeing the edit container at the top, I say you can click on this 6 dot, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So once you click on this 6 dot, you will see it comes with this place where you see layout, style, advance, and the rest. Hope I'm not confusing anybody, right? Now under the layout, this is what I was looking. You can now decide to give the container a height. Let's say I want it to be very tall. I can now say, okay, let it be a height of 500 or 488 pixels. If you notice, as I do that, the container height increase. I don't know if you notice that, right? If I do like this,
Yes.
take it to the left, you see it reduces back. See, as I'm taking it up, it's increasing. As I'm taking it down to the left, it's decreasing, right? Or I can manually come here and put the height I want. Let's say I want it to be 500. You see, as I write 500 inside this small box here, you see this height is increasing. Hope I'm not confusing you guys, right?
Yeah.
No, go on.
Okay. Now I said style. What styles does is, I will explain each of these elements here once we start putting some write-up. But let's go to style just because of the class so that you guys will understand very fast. Now once you go to style, you can edit the background. Remember in CSS, when we are doing CSS, we use CSS to do background styling, all those style sheets. So in Elementor, everything is together. So if you go to style, if you go to this place, you see classic, you have to select the background type. So once you click on classic, this first one you're seeing is called classic. I will explain each of them for us now. Now you have to select a color. Let's say I want it to be a white color. So I'll just come here and select white. You see, if I select red, you see the background has become red. Hope you guys understand, right?
Yes.
Now you can also change. You say?
I said go on.
Okay, thank you. So I can also change it to black.
All the class is being recorded.
Yes, it's being recorded.
Okay.
Now you can change the color like this, going to this side. Let's say I want it to be blue. I can just come here. Now this is for only red. Why is it showing only red and white and black? Is because at this left hand side you are seeing this small box here, small, this one you are seeing here. This is where you can pick
It's
color
red.
pick. Now let's say I want it to
Yes.
be green. You see I have to go to the green section under it. Then I can now select anything that
Yes.
has to do with green. I hope I'm not confusing anybody, right? Let's say I want
No,
it to be
not at
blue.
all.
I'll just come to this place. You see blue. You see blue here. I'll pick blue here. Then I can now change. Okay, I want it to be dark blue. I want it to be light blue. Or I want it to be white. I want it to be black. Now these are the three colors I will see inside this area that I am moving my mouse here. This one. Now here is where you can now say, okay, I want it to be pink. Or I want it to be purple. You see, you can now start making adjustment. Hope you guys understand, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Now
we
there's
do.
what they
We
call.
do.
Okay. Any question?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Now you see I've made the background to be purple. Now, if I want, I can go on. The next one is gradient. Let me explain. The next one is gradient. The first thing is classic, which is what I'm trying to do. Now, under classic, the things you can do is that you can add a color or you can add a background image. So let me go to the background image and just explain under this classic. You see, I'm selecting classic. I've given it a color. Now, anytime you put a background image, let me go to this place and select an image. Let's say I use this image. Just say I use this one. And I click on select. Now, once I click on select, you notice this is the image. There is an image that has been applied. Now, what I will do is I can now set the position of the image. Am I too fast?
So I didn't get this space now.
Okay, let me delete this. Now, I added a color. You understand how I added this color, right?
Yes.
Now, I said under this place, you see I select the type as classic. If I remove, you see there's no color again. If I click on this classic,
Yes.
I now select the color. And I said under classic, there are two things you can do. You can either add a background color or you can add a background image.
Yes.
Now, how do we add the background image? You see, I'm still under background. I don't know if you're noticing at the top. You see, I selected
Yes.
background.
Yes.
Now, under the normal
Yes.
state, I will explain this hover state soon. But let me explain the normal state. If you look at this place, you see normal. Normal means if nothing is happening at a normal state. Now, hover means once you put your mouse on this thing, what should happen? That is hover. Hover means anytime you put your mouse on this, let's say I want to put an hover effect. So I'll click on this place, you see hover. I can now click on this place, you see classic. I can say anytime somebody hover, let it be this color. Now, if you see as I hover, what do you notice? The color is changing, right?
The color changes.
Because I
Yes.
go to hover and I added this color for hover, right? So it means anytime somebody
Yes.
put his mouse on this, on hover state, the color should change. But I'm not teaching that now, so that it will not look as if I'm giving you guys too plenty things. So let me go back to the normal state, which is this one, normal. I click on normal. Now, I give this color. Now I said I can also add a picture if I don't want to use a color. How do I do that?
Mm-hmm.
I'll click on this place. You are seeing image. You see under this place, you see image. There's a plus icon. Once you put your mouse on that place, you see it's telling you choose image under background. So this image is known as background image. Background first, then the
Okay.
image. Background color. I don't know if you understand, right? Background
Yes.
color. Because background is what is selected. If you see I close it now, I see it has closed. Once I click on this background, it has opened. See? Hope you guys understand, right? So under the background, I've
Yes.
selected the classic as my style. The background type is classic. Then I've selected the color. But I said I can also select an image. Hope you guys understand that, right?
Yes.
Now, how do I select the image? I'll put my mouse on this place. You see image. I will click on this plus icon. Once I click on it, it will give me. Now, how do I upload the image? Let's say I don't have any image because this image are all here. Let's say I don't have any image. I'll click on this place. You see upload file. So once I click on upload file, I'll come to this place. You see select file. I'll click on select file. So once I click on select file, I'll go to the place where the file is. You see, I'll click here. Then this file I've just downloaded, I can just click on it and click on open. So I'll click on open. Sorry, let me go back. Okay. So I've selected the picture, right? So once I selected the picture, what I'll do at this place you see here. Wow, let me refresh this page. There are sometimes it happens this way when you are trying to upload picture. So once you notice that you are trying to put your picture is not working, click on this update at the bottom here, update, and you refresh the page by clicking on this stop, reload the page. So once you reload the page, that error will stop coming out. There are sometimes you are trying to put a picture, the thing is not working. So update what you have done. Update means you are saving it. So once you update, then you can now click on this again. So you see that thing I'm seeing, that setting I'm seeing here, edit container, I see I'm not seeing it. So how do I bring it back? I said you put your mouse here, click on this 6 dots at the top. So you see, once I put my mouse on this 6 dots, what do you see? Say edit container. So I'll click on it, edit container. Then I'll go to where? Style, because I'm still under style. Then under style, I can now go and choose a picture, right? So this is the picture. You see it has come, but because of network, so you just click on select. So if you click on select, if you notice, instead of this color, it has changed to picture. I don't know if you are seeing a picture, but if you notice, you are not seeing the picture very well, right?
Yes.
Now, what do? If you look at this place at the bottom on the edit place, once you are seeing this picture, you see this picture is showing here, but it's not showing the same way here. So what you need to do, you need to change the image resolution. The image resolution is full, which is good. The position now is what you need to work on. You click on this place, you see position. Then click on this place, you see, maybe you can say you want it to be center. You see the picture is now moving. I don't know if you notice, but you are not still seeing it very well. Now you go to this place, you see attachment. You just leave it on default. Then repeat, you say no repeat. No repeat. Under repeat, say no repeat. Then display size. What do you want it to be? You want it to be what? Cover. Cover means it should cover the whole area so that everything will be looking nice. You now see that this picture and this picture now look the same way, right?
Yes.
Now you see I've added a background image. You see the image cover the whole of this container, right?
Yeah.
Now this is a background image. Now I'm just explaining this. Now under the background image, I've done a position. I say the position to be center, but you can change the position if you like. You can say you want it to be center left. You can say you want it to be center right. You can say you want it to be center top. Let's say I click on this place and I click on center, maybe top center. Now you see, I don't know if you notice, you see the image as if it moved down, right?
Yes.
So most especially we keep it on center so that everything will be to the center. Everybody can see everything. Everything will be in the middle. Now, if I click on this, you see this small button. I don't know, you are seeing one small pad here.
Yes.
Yes.
Once you click on it, you can now see everything full without that thing obstructing you. You notice that there was something covering us here like this before, covering this
Yes.
section,
Yes.
right? Covering this section before like this, which is this black thing. So if you click on it, see, so once you click on this thing, you can now see how it is going to be looking. So if you notice, we have created the hero section, this section that has picture. So we need to add a little right top and some things, right? Is it hard?
Yes.
So I'm
No.
just only trying to show you how to add a background image, right? So you can also add a background overlay. Now let me go over the next thing before I go to background overlay. Let's look at the next one, which is called gradients. Now, anytime you hear the word gradient, you see the first thing we look at is what? Classic, right? Under background type, under background. And the next thing is gradient. Gradient means you are mixing the mixture of two or more colors. Two or more colors is gradient. Now, under gradient, you cannot add image. So what you can do is you can play with colors. Let me show you what I'm saying. Let's say I pick a color here. I pick purple. And I want to add it with white. Maybe I can now go down. You see this place? You see this is the first color, which is purple. Now this is the second color. Now let's say I want the second color to be, maybe I want it to be blue or green. I don't know if you notice, right? Now you
Okay.
see. So gradient means you are mixing two colors together. So you see, I've mixed the first up is showing purple, which is this first color. Why this is showing the second color?
Yeah.
Now, if you look at this place, you are seeing
Yeah.
under this place, you see color. There's a place you see location. Now, what does the location tells us? Am I too fast?
No, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go
Okay.
ahead. Okay. Now, if you look at this location, you see the location tells you where you can. You see what's. Look at what is happening. Once I'm moving the location to 100, 100 means this color should cover everything. The first color, which is this one, should cover everything. But look at when I move it to the left. See, I'm taking it to the left. As I'm moving it to the left, you see the color is coming out a bit. See, right? I hope you are seeing this, right? So see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I do like this, it covers everything. If I do like this, see. Now in the other one too, you can also give it a position. See. You see, right?
Oh,
You guys are not
okay.
confused.
No, it's okay.
Okay. So now the next thing, thank God, NEPA don't bring light for our place. Make I go charge. So the next thing under this, you can also change it. This is linear. Linear means it is straight. If you notice, if you look at this line is looking straight, somehow straight, right? Now linear. Now let's say I change the type to radial. Look at what happens. You see, it's looking like a cycle. Radial. Anytime you hear the word radial, it's telling you that the image, the color is applied in a circular format. I don't know if you're noticing it. This is looking like one cycle. I don't know if you notice it, right? I hope I'm not confusing anybody. See, I hope
No.
you are looking. If I'm increasing it, look at it's increasing like it's in a cycle. I don't know if you notice it.
Mm-hmm.
It's if you look at this place, it's looking like one kind of cycle like that. Now, that's for radial. Linear means it should be just like a straight line. You see, this line is straight, this is straight, like a straight line. Demarcating them, linear. Now you can also change the angle. Angle means where do you want the color to be? The first color, the second. You see, you can okay say I want it to be that the down is having this color. You see, right? You can say okay, I know I want it to be that the top. You see, like the top is having the color. Okay, I want it to be that the left hand side is having the color or the right hand side. You see, you can change the angle, and the angle is also in degree. Degree. I don't know if you notice. This is in degree. Hope I'm not too confusing you
Yes.
guys, right? Hope I'm not confusing
No, it's
anybody.
okay.
Okay, now I've looked at classic, which I told you that under classic we have two things. We can put color or we can put image under classic, right? Which is what I've
Yes.
explained. Now under classic, if I delete this, see at the left hand side, you're seeing this place, a small trash, like a trash icon here. Once I click on this place, remove, this image will be removed. Hope I'm not confusing you guys, right? Under classic. So you can add image or you can, let me control Z,
Trash it.
or you can trash it, or you can leave only color. Now I've looked at classic, I've looked at gradient. Let's look at video. You can also add a video as your background, where video will be what is going to be playing. Now let me show you what you do. For you to add a video, what you need to do, you need to go to YouTube. If you want to add a video as your background, what you need to do is you have to select the video as your type. You see, if you're looking at this place, you are seeing video, right? Now what you need to do, you open YouTube. Let's say I open YouTube.
Wait. We'll go to another browser and
Another
open
tab.
YouTube.
Yes, you click on the plus icon, it will give you another tab. Then you can search on YouTube. Let's say I'm into digital marketing. Let's say I want to just promote my digital marketing. So what I'll do, I'll write digital. So I just want to show you something. Digital marketing, right? Let me just say digital marketing. Good. Let me just look for digital marketing. Now let's say I want to use this. Let me look for a good. Let me say I want to use this one. Oh no. Uh, okay. Let me just use one of them, please. So what I'll need to do, I'll need to open the video. So I'm opening it like I want to play the video, right? Now under this place, you see this place, you are seeing share. I don't know if you are seeing this place, this button under it, share.
Hold on. You click on video there now.
Yes, let me go back. I search for digital marketing right at the top. This is the video I want to
Okay.
use. Let's say this one or this. Let me just look for one short video. Let's say I want to use this video here, this one. I hope you are seeing it, right?
Yes.
So you click on the video to play it like you want to play the video. Normal
Okay.
way you use to play
Companies of
video.
all sizes use BigQuery.
Let me off this advert. Now you see this is playing, right? Like I'm playing this video. So under the video, you see a place where you
Okay.
see share.
Share.
Yes, underneath. Underneath the video, as in under the video. You see a place where you see
Yes.
share.
Share. Mm-hmm.
Now click on that share. Now copy this link. Once you see share, you see there's a place that tells you copy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Copy it, then go back to the place you are working on. So this is where we are working on. I want to add a video as a background. So I'll click on this place. I will now paste the link. Control V. I'll paste the link. As soon as I paste the link, if you notice, this video is now what is playing. I don't know if you notice it.
Okay. Yes.
So anybody that is
Okay.
visiting
Seeing
our
it.
website will be seeing the video playing. Automatically, a video is playing as the background. So the background of this our website now is a video. So you can use a video as your background. Instead of picture, you can use a video. There are some websites you go to, you see like somebody is running or something like that. They can use video as your background. Hope nobody is confused, right?
No.
Never don't take light back again. Wow. So what you do, you come to this place, video, then you go to this place, you see video link, you see video link, you can now add a link of the video. I hope you guys are not confused now, right? Now, if you
Hold
look at this
on.
place, you
Hold
see
on.
where they say,
Hold on. Hold on.
okay,
As you paste the video,
yes,
you now go back to where?
I'm not going back. I said, still inside the place I'm working on. I did not go back to
Okay.
anywhere, man. I said, if you
Okay.
look at the down, you see where they say start time. Are you seeing that start time here? Start time.
I'm not. Okay.
Now, under the start time,
Start time.
yes, here.
Mm.
Now there's a small box where you can start. Okay, where do you want the video to start from? Oh, I want it to start maybe 10 minutes. And sorry, into the video, 20 minutes into the video like that. You can now put, okay, this is the number of minutes I want it to start, and this is the number of minutes I want it to stop. Right? Now let's say I put 0 here. Just look at, let's say I put 0 as my start time. Now this is 0. Now let's say I put here as my start end time. Maybe I want it to be 20 seconds, so I put 20. Now the time is calculated in seconds. If you look at this place, you see specify a start time in seconds. So my start time is seconds, meaning it will start from 0 and it will end at 20 seconds. Hope I'm not confusing anybody, right? So that is for the video. You can set a start time. Okay, I want it to start at so number of time. I
Okay.
want it to end in 20 seconds. Now, please take note. You see, this video is playing back again, right? Because what
Yeah.
happened? I put this in seconds. It's not that much long seconds, maybe 20 seconds. Before you know again, it will start again, to continue like that, like that, like that. Hope I'm not confusing anybody, right?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So now the next thing I want to talk about is what they call slider or slides. Now slider means you are putting different pictures that will be flowing from maybe right to left or left to right. You'll be seeing pictures. So what you need to do, you need to go to this next one. You see, there's a place you are seeing. You see, the first one is classic, gradient, video, then slideshow. Click on the slideshow. Now for slideshow, what you can do, you can decide to put different pictures that you want it to be sliding, different pictures that you want to slide. I hope you guys understand, right?
Yes.
Now let's put that. How do we do that? You see, they say no image is selected, right? So you click on this place, you see add image here. So you click on add image. Now let me select that image first. Let me select this one. Let me select this one. See, as I'm clicking, I'm selecting, right? So let me just select this other one. Let's say I select this one. Then I click on create new gallery and I click on insert gallery. Now please take note. Take note, please. Everybody take note. Look at what will be happening now. You see, the first image will show. Before you know, the second image will show. Small time again, the third image will show. Hope nobody is confused, right? Hello.
How are they showing? How many images did you click?
I added, if you look at this place on your left hand side, you see 3 images selected. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Let me go back again. Let me go back. Let me delete. Let me clear everything. Now I said
No, it's okay.
no,
It's okay.
no. I will
It's okay.
just for you to understand
There's
better.
no time now, beg. Just
Okay.
continue.
So Control Z
It's
will do
okay.
that. So Control Z will bring it back. So Control Z has brought it back. So you can also set the time. Okay, I want it to be, maybe I want it to be delaying more than this. Now, this time is in milliseconds. Milliseconds means it is going to be divided by 1000. So that means every image will be taking 5 seconds for it to appear. I don't know if you understand that calculation. Sorry, I'm doing small math. So 5000 milliseconds means 5 seconds. So if I put 10,000 milliseconds means 10 seconds, means each images will be taking 10 seconds for it to load. Let me show what I'm saying. Let me say I put 10,000. Hope I'm not too much with time. So if you see 1 second, this is 10 seconds. So 10 seconds, if you count 1 to 10 before the next image will go, and that 1 to 10 before the next image will come, and that 1 to 10 before the next image will come. That's what it means by this. Now you can also change this. If you look at this left hand side, they say transition. Now transition says fade. Fade means the image will be looking as if they are disappearing, right? That's fade. You can also say you want it to slide right. Now let's explain what slide right means. It means the images will be going to the right. So just look at what will happen with the image. The image will look like they push it, you see, right, to the right. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, right? That's for slide right. So every image will be going as if they are pushing them to the right hand side. Now you can also say you want it to slide left. Slide left means they will be going to the left hand side. Why you say slide up? You understand the English, right? Let's go. Now the background size, you can say you want it to be what? Cover. Most of the times we use cover as the background, right? So let's say I want it to slide up. Now cover. Now the position, I just want it to be center, right? Which is this, which is okay. Now this is it. Now the next thing you can see here, that's what they call lazy load. Lazy load. What lazy load does is that maybe the images are very big, and you don't want it to be wasting time in your website, that people come to your website and people are wasting time to open something. The thing is taking them forever to open. So what you need to do, you can use lazy load. So lazy load means the images will take much time to load, but the website will be open. It will not look as if the website is loading and everything is blank. No, The website will open, but
Okay.
the images will not come up on time. The images will appear at a later time, but the website will already have been opened. So that's what lazy load does. And there's what they call Ken Bond effect. What Ken Bond effect look is that each image will look as if they are growing up. Growing. I don't know if you notice it. Look at the images expanding. I don't know if you notice it. As if the images is expanding. So once the image expands,
Yeah.
the next one will come. So the next other one will expand. So why you see this is the direction, because the direction is showing in. You can say you want it to be out. So I don't know if you notice, you see it as if the image is going outside. So that's for out. So you can say or you want
Yeah.
it out, depending on
Yes.
the direction for Ken Bond. So these are the 4 kind of background we can use. The first one is classic. Classic allows you to use image or color. The second one is gradient. Gradient just make you use only colors. The next one is video. Video makes you use a YouTube. You can just copy a link from YouTube and set it. Then the last one is a slide show. Hope nobody is confused, right?
Mm.
Hope nobody is confused, right?
No.
Okay.
Nobody
So now how do we now add
is
write-ups?
okay.
So how do we add write-up? So for us to add write-up, very simple. This place you see, this 9 dots you are seeing here is known as a Rubik cube icon. So because these pictures are showing, you cannot write on this kind of pictures. Please, this is what you need to take note of. If I'm writing on this kind of thing, it will not look beautiful. It will not look good. I don't know if you notice what I'm saying, right? If you understand what I'm saying. Because the picture is here. What
Sorry,
kind of write? You say?
your line is breaking. You say how to add write-up is what?
I want to add write-up on
Your
this,
line
but
is breaking. To add write-up, what did you say?
yes, I want to add a
Okay.
write-up on this, but I can't just add any kind of write-up because on this image, let me show you what I'm saying. This image already have a color.
You're breaking.
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Hello.
Go on.
Okay, I said
Go on.
this image has colors, right? And imagine that I'm
Yes.
writing on this image. How do I write?
Yes.
Come here. You see this place? You are seeing this. I click on this 6 dot, this 9 dot at the top, which is a Rubik cube icon. Once I click on it, from the
I'm
left
not
hand side, I will
seeing
drag.
I'm not seeing where you're clicking.
You see this place I
I'm
click
not
on?
seeing where you're clicking.
Yeah.
Where?
This up now, this place.
Use your mouse. I'm not seeing it.
It's my mouse I'm using now.
Eh?
You're not seeing this place my mouse is turning on.
No, I'm not seeing
To the
it.
left.
On
To
your
the
left hand
left.
side, though.
Beside the element.
Yes.
Beside the Elementor.
Elementor, yeah. Here now.
I'm not seeing the mouse.
Can't
This
you
is
see
my
the
mouse.
Elementor?
Okay, this is my mouse. Look at the middle. You are seeing my mouse in the middle, right? Hope you are seeing my mouse.
I
The
don't know
one
why
rolling.
I don't know why I'm not seeing it.
Eh? You see the mouse rolling now. This one rolling in the middle, in that orange side.
In
You are
the
seeing my
middle
mouse.
of the image.
Yes, in the middle of the image, you are seeing a mouse rolling now.
Okay.
You are not still seeing the mouse.
Okay, I've seen it.
Now I say click on this place if you want to add a write-up. I say click on this place.
Is that where I'm seeing it?
So once you click on this place, you can now come here and select heading. Heading means you are using, if you remember, heading means it's going to be very big. So let me write this here. You see, I'm dragging it to the middle of this image. See, I keep it. Now you see the heading is here. So what you need to do, you can now write what you want to write. Let's say I write welcome. Let's just say welcome to our class, or just something like that. Welcome. Let's say welcome to. I'm just giving an example. Welcome to class. And please take note. Once this image change, you see this. The reason why you're seeing this image is because you see on this place you're not seeing the color, right? I don't know if you notice what I'm saying. Please, everybody take note, because this is white and the write-up is also white.
Because it's white.
Now what you need to do now is you need to click on this 6 dots. Click on this 6 dots to edit the container. So once you click on the 6 dots, click on this place, you see background overlay. You are seeing this place, you are seeing background overlay. You see this, our write-up is already white. So once you click on background overlay, what background overlay does when you are editing a container is that you can add a dark shade of color. Coming back to this place, you see classic. Click on this place, you see color. Now let's say I select a black color. You see, what do you notice? You see everything is looking. Let me just close this. You see the write-up is showing, the image is showing, and everything is looking nice in your eyes, right?
Yes.
but only that the image is too dark. So what you need to do is
Yeah.
what they call opacity. So you see, this is the container I selected. Then I go into background overlay. You know, I've talked about background, which is what I've explained here, right? Background under container, under edit container. Now I'm looking at overlay because I use a white right top here. And I said if I want to add a right top, what I need to do, I need to click on this place you are seeing, this 9 dot here, Rubik cube icon.
9 dots.
Once I click on this Rubik cube icon, I'll drag this text. Let's say I drag it and I'll put it here. You see? Once I drag, I'll drop the text. So once I drop the text, the write up will be there. So let's say I come here, click on this, select this, drag here. See, I drop. You see, this heading is showing. Now, if I want to edit the container, I said I'll click on this 6 dot. I'm just only going over it. Click on this 6 dot. Once I click on this 6 dot, then I'll go to this place you see style. Then under the style, I'll go to the place you see background overlay. I'm just only going over it. Now, under background overlay, I'll select the classic as my style. Then go to this place and select a black color, right? So I've selected the black color. But if you notice, the black color is too dark. What I need to do, under it, you see a place where you see overlay, opacity. This opacity you are seeing here, right? So look at what happens once I reduce the opacity. See, hope everybody is seeing, right?
Yes.
See, you see, as I put it to 1, the highest is 1, which is black, like you are using black. Now you see, once I do like this, now you see. So I'm reducing it.
Comes
Now,
brighter.
hope you guys understand that one, right?
Yes.
So if
Yes.
I close this by clicking on this small dot here, you see it is looking good in your eyes because of what I have added an overlay. So there are sometimes you are using pictures and write up that the colors will not be looking the same. Maybe the colors is looking somehow in your eyes. So what you need to do is to add what they call background overlay to the container. Hope I'm not confusing anybody, right? Can I go on?
Yes.
Go
Go
on.
on.
Okay. Now let's say I've written this welcome to class. Let me delete the second one. How do I delete the second one? I'll click back on this place, show panel, click on it. Once I click on it, click on this, then I'll put my mouse here. You see this pencil, like a pencil here, right? I'll right click on it, right click, then I'll look for where you see delete. I'll click on delete. So once I click on delete, that will be deleted. Now let's say I say welcome to class, right? Now I want to add some little write up here. So I'll just come here, drag this. You see, you see this place, you are seeing this place, this edit text, right? Hope you guys can see it, right? So I'll drag this edit text. See, I'll put it underneath. See, just take a look under it. So this write up will be here. Now I can now say we are learning, maybe we are into anything you are into. Let's say you are into a business. Okay, we are into sales, we are into this, we are into that. You can just, let's say I copy, let's say I just write we are into let's just say WordPress web design and design and content creation. Just giving an example, right? We have let's say good deals. I'm just giving an example for you that is pocket friendly.
Okay.
Now, let's say you have written it this way. You want to enter a new line and continue writing. Maybe you want to enter. You just click on your enter on your mouse, on your keyboard. Sorry, I say mouse. Click on enter on your keyboard. Then you can write another thing. Let's say welcome once again. I'm just giving an example. Or you can go to ChatGTP. Tell it to give you a welcome text for a website that is into digital marketing. I hope you understand, right? Let me go to ChatGTP so that you guys will understand. I hope you guys all have an account with ChatGTP because ChatGTP makes work. If you are into web design, you can just ask questions to ChatGTP to give you write up so that you don't stress yourself when you are writing some things for some people. Maybe somebody contacted you for a work. Okay, I want you to build a website for me. And the person did not give you any information. The person just say we are into digital marketing or we are into selling of real estate land or property. I want you to create for us a website. Now you have given the person your price, maybe 300k, 400k, or 500k, depending on the price you've given the person, and you guys have agreed on it. Sometimes the person will not even give you images. Sometimes they will give you images. Sometimes they will give you the write up. Why sometimes they will not give you the write up? They'll say, I just write something there now. And once you are giving them, see, let me explain something to you guys because you are going to be making money from this. Now, if the person is not giving you image,
Yeah, there are some people who are waiting to come in.
okay, sorry.
They're waiting for you to.
accept them. Sorry. Maybe
Allow them in.
maybe next time I will just give somebody admin so that you guys can, maybe I can just add another person as an admin so that at the end of the day somebody can be adding the person if I'm not there. Right? Let me see who I can give.
Mhm.
Let me continue the class for now. But please, anybody that is looking for to come in, just let me know so that I can do that sharply. But maybe our next class, I would be able to give somebody as an admin so that the person can be the admin to be adding other people too. So maybe I'll give our mommy. So I was saying something about charge GTP and I was saying something about pricing, right? So let's say I charge somebody for a website to build a real estate website for them where I will be showing their properties and what they are into. The person is not giving me pictures and it's not giving me write up. Before you give the person your final price, please take note. You have to tell the person that, are you giving me the content for the website or are you not giving me the content for the website? Content means the write up, the pictures, the images, the video, anything you want the website to have. Is it the one that is going to give you all the write up or the pictures? If the person say no, you know the price is going to be different. Now you have to tell him that you are not the one writing this thing, though you are the one that will write it. I have a team that will be writing this article for you. See, the reason why I'm telling you this is that Nigerian, they don't pay people well if you are a single individual. But if you say we are a group of team, they will believe that that person that is going to be writing, you have to pay him too. So that's why
Mm.
anytime me I'm working, I don't want to work as if I'm an individual. I'm working as if we are a group of
Okay.
company. So that once the person hear that,
Okay.
I have somebody that will be doing the graphic design work, you see, and I'm going to pay this person. So my price is going to be high because I'm paying somebody for graphic. I'm going to be paying somebody for the write-up, which is the content creator for the write-up. I'm going to be paying this person for this. The person will know that this my price is not going to be. If you tell somebody 200,000 Nigerian, they will ask you, why is it 200,000? Why are you telling me? Some people can do this thing for me for 150,000 and you are telling me 200,000. I'll not pay. So you say, no, I am not, since you are not giving me the article and the write-up I need for this website, I will be giving my content designer, the person that will be writing this for me, the content writer, I will pay him.
Mm.
The pictures you said you want, the graphic design, your logo. Are you having logo? Some people say they don't have logo. The logo, you can design logo on Canva. I will show you that too. Maybe as we are going on, maybe you want to design logo. There are different apps you can use in designing logo. Beautiful logo. Now the person say he's not giving you a logo, you will charge him for the logo. So that will what is going to make your price to increase. Also,
Mm.
you can also tell the person per page of the website is 10,000 naira. So per page, okay, any page you are building is 10,000. So let's say the person have 5 pages, that is 50,000 naira. You see the money is going up apart from your normal charges because you're also going to be charging the person for domain, for hosting, and for SSL. Domain means
Mm.
the name of the website. Let's say the website name is www.george.com or
Mm.
www.ourwordpress.com. The person who is going to be paying for the domain name. Hosting means the place the website will be stored on, which is the storage hosting. The person is going to be paying for storage. SSL means security. Because if you are using some website you are browsing, you are going to be seeing a padlock at the top, right? I don't know if you guys are seeing a padlock at the top. That padlock, the reason why you're seeing that
Yes.
padlock is because of the SSL. That's why you're seeing padlock,
Mm.
like a key. Let me show what I'm saying. If you look at this website, okay, let me just click here. You'll see like this padlock. I don't know if you are seeing it. You see padlock, right? It's closed. This padlock you are seeing here. What do you see? Connection is secured because the website is a secured website. Now, all those things the person is going to pay for. At the end of the day, you see you charging the person up to 300,000. The person will not be able to talk. But if you say you are the only one doing the write up, you are the one that is doing the picture graphic design work, the person will say, since now only you, why you will charge me like this? Oh, you are pitying me now. Oh, yeah, let me remove 50,000 naira from inside. You see, because the person will see you as an individual. But once you are coming as an organization, the money is going to be different as an organization. That's what I just want to chip in. Now, I was talking about ChatGTP. So let's say chat.openai.com, right? This is it. So let's say chat.openai.com. Now, if you have not created an account, it's very simple. Just click on this place, you see sign up. I don't have an account. I'll just click on sign up. I just want you to understand how to create the account. It's not hard. So click on sign up. Once you click on sign up, go down, look for continue with Google so that you don't have to start writing too much. Just click on continue with Google. So you go to chat. I will send you the link for registering on chat. I believe everybody have chat. So just click on my name, George David, the George Digitals. This is it. So I just select it and click on continue. So once I click on continue, they'll just ask me my age, my phone number, some small address, and that's all. Once I put that, I'll verify my email, and that will be all for opening chat. So my name, my birthday. So my birthday, let's say my birthday is 23rd. Sorry, the month I was born in January. Which day? 21. Which year? 1993. I'll just click on agree. Simple. You understand, right? So that's all. Then they will be sending me a verification code. So what I need to do, I'll solve this puzzle. I just want to explain. So this direction is telling me that it's pointing to this, is it left, or I don't know the English, the one I will use. This is what it's saying. Let me just pick this. This is it. So I click on submit. Just 3 or 4 to go. Then this is the direction. So I'll just look for the direction that is facing, this other one is facing this direction. Yeah. So I want to open ChatGPT account. This direction, this direction, this direction. Yeah. So I'll click on submit. So once I'm correct, it will verify, and that's all. So maybe they will be sending me a verification code. So I'll just open my Gmail account. So just open my Gmail. So that if they're sending me any verification or anything, I can just copy the verification and use it sharply. So this is it. I've created a ChatGPT account. That's all. So it's not how to create ChatGPT account. So once you open this, so what you need to do is just come here and click on anything you want it to do. So let me just get a test. I say write a welcome message for a digital marketing agency website. You see, I just click on enter. That's all. So ChatGPT will give me. You see, right? You say, you see, this is the write up. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is the write up. You can even tell if it is too plenty. You can tell it to reduce it for you. It's very simple. So this is it. Welcome to this. So let me just copy from this art because I've already said welcome already at the beginning. So let's just copy this. So let me just copy this. Control C, I copy. Control C to copy. I select it, copy. Then I'll go back here. Then I'll come here and paste it. So I'll just say Control A, Control V. Control A is to select everything. Control V is to paste. So you see, this is it, right? So you say welcome to class or welcome to anything. The name of the agency at, let's just say at so. We are into this, and this, right? I hope you guys understand. Now, once you are done here, the last thing you need to do is to put a button. Button. How do you put a button? Very simple. So click on this. You see this dot at the top, right? This dot. Click on it. So you want to go back to where you can get buttons. Scroll down. You see, if you are not seeing the button at this place, there's a search bar at the top. So you can just search for button at the top if you are not seeing it. So this is the button. You can just click on this button and drag and drop. You see, I'm dropping it under. So there's a button here that says click here. Hope nobody is confused, right? Hello? Am I too fast? Hello, guys? It is 6 already. Hello, sorry, can you guys hear me? Hello? Hello, can you guys hear me? Hello? Yes?
I don't get
No problem. Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to, I don't know, it's as if I went off. Network just went.
Can you speak up a bit, please?
You say?
Can you speak up?
Can you guys hear me?
It's fainty.
What about now? Let me use my microphone. Let me use my
Sorry?
mic.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me now?
We can hear you. It's okay now.
Sorry, I'm coming. 1 minute.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Sorry, but did you know how I added this picture? Where did you guys stop? Did you know how I created the ChatGPT account?
You said you want to go to ChatGPT. That's
Yeah.
where you stopped.
Okay. So I said once you open your ChatGPT like this, so what you need to do is just to come here and write, right? Just come here and write what you want. So I said I want it. I was thinking you guys were hearing me. So I just said I wanted to write a welcome message from me for a digital marketing agency website, right? I'll click on enter. So it will generate for me. You see, right? So ChatGPT is generating for me what I want. So let's just say I want it from here. I can just come here, copy, 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 Control C. I copy it, right? So once I select, how do I select? Highlight it. Once I highlight it, hope you guys are following, right? Control C. Then I'll go back to this place, to this edit. Now you come here, Control A, select all, Control V, paste. Hope you guys understand, right? So I can close this like this.
Yes.
So this is the write-up. Welcome to class, or welcome to your company name with the write-up. Then I added this button. So let me show you how to add the button. So if you want to add a button, what you need to do, let me delete this one. Right click here and delete. So if you want to add a button, it's very simple. So what you need to do is to click on this 6 dot here, 9 dot at the top. Then I said if you are not seeing the button, you can search for the button by clicking on button. So you can drag this button and drop it. You see, I'm dropping it here. Now I can also duplicate the button by clicking on here. Then I can say what? Duplicate. If I want it to be a 2 button, maybe I want it to be 2 button like this, I can duplicate, right? So let me delete. So just come here, look for delete at the bottom, right click, then delete. So let's say I want to say contact us. Maybe that's what I want to say here, right? So I'll have to click on this button. You see this place, as I put my mouse on this, you are seeing the showing a pencil. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Now, once you click on this pencil, it will come with this place you see edit button. Now, under this edit button, you can come here and change the style of the button, right? So just click on the button, then you can click, instead of click here, you can say what? Instead of saying click here, you can just say contact us, so that the person can click and contact you guys immediately. You just say contact us, right? Now, once you click on contact us, this place you are seeing link will be the link that will be linking to your contact us page. But we have not created any page. So just leave it with star, asterisk. Just leave it with the hash you are seeing here. Leave it that way. Now you can change the button size. You can say you want it to be medium. So take note. You can say you want it to be large, or you want it to be extra large, depending on the way you want the button to look. Now, let's just say I want it to be medium. Now, the next thing, you can come here to this place you see style and also change the button color. So once you click on this style, you go down, look for this place, look for color, then you can come here and change the button color. See, right? I hope you guys can see. So I've changed the button color, and the button color is now what? Red. I hope you guys understand, right? Hello?
Yes.
Now, under style means you are changing anything that has to do with color, styling, anything that has to do with styling. Now, if you look at this button, let me just close this panel again by clicking here. Look at this button. The button is what? Just straight. No any, it's not round, it's not anything. So if you want to make it round, what you need to do is to come to this place. You see border radius, and let's say I want it to be maybe 20 pixel. So what you notice when I put 20 pixel, 20 pixel is to the top, right, bottom, and left. So once I click on this small panel here, let me click on it. What do you notice? You see the button is now somehow curvy, right? Now the reason why it's
Yes.
curvy that way is because of what? Border radius. Let's say I delete this border radius. What do you notice? Is straight. Once I
It's
put,
four
let's say I
color
put
now.
30, you see it as curve, right? Hope I'm not confusing anybody, right? Hello?
Yes.
Now the next thing is hover. Let's look at hover a little again. So once you click on this place, you see hover. Once you click on this hover, let's say I put my mouse on this, what should happen? Now you can now say, okay, on hover, let the button text color. You see this place, you see text color. You know the button text color is white now. So you can say, okay, on hover, let the button text color be red. I want it to be red on hover. Then the background, let the background color be white. I just want to show you something. So if you put your mouse here, what do you notice? You see the color has changed, right? So on hover, once somebody puts his color, you see the color has changed from red to white. I don't know if you understand,
White.
right?
Yes.
So you see, I say test color should be red on hover. Hover is selected. Test color should be red. Then the background color, which is this place you are seeing color, the background color should be white. So that's why anytime you see on hover, the button color is changing. See, right? Once my mouse is on top of the button, it changes color. Hope you guys understand that, right?
Yes.
So let's now go to the next thing. Now the next thing is, let's say we are done with the top section, which is this. Now we want to create the next section, which is after this hero section. We want to create the next section. So the next section now will now come under. So how do we create the next section? Simple. Just click on this plus icon you are seeing here. I hope you guys can see it, right? In the middle.
Yes.
Click on the plus icon.
Yes.
Now click on this one. Let's select these two. So what I want to do is I want to add here a writing here, then here an image. So simple. How do I do it? Now if I want to add a writing, I'll just click on this 6 dot at the top. So once I click on this 6 dot, I'll come here, drag. You see, I'm putting it to the middle, right? Then I can now write what I want to write. I can now say,
Mr. George, can't see you. Can't see what you're doing.
can you hear me?
Can't see your screen.
Can you see my screen?
We are seeing it. So what's happened to your own?
Am I too fast?
No, it's okay. She said
Okay.
she's not seeing. She said she's not seeing your screen.
Please, can you
But
see
we
my
are
screen
seeing
now?
it here.
Go ahead.
Can I continue?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, let me delete what I have done.
Yes.
Let me start again.
She said, okay.
Now, this is the first area we have done, right? Which carries the image and some write-up. Though this write-up is too much. Can you guys hear me?
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Now, this write-up is too much. I'm just only trying to show you how to do a background with write-up. But the next class we are going, we'll look at how to make it more beautiful. This is not beautiful to my eyes. I believe you guys can also see the write-up is too jam-packed, right?
It's okay.
The contact us button, right? Now, I said we want to add
Yeah.
another section. Let's say we want to write a little bit about us so that the person can understand who we are. So we can just click on this place. You see this place you are seeing here, right? So click on this, add two section. So this has one place. Inside this section, this has another place, right? So click on this place, you see plus. Or you can click on this 6 dot here at the top. This one here, the same thing will happen. So just click on this place, you see text, drag it and drop it here. Please, everybody take note. Anytime you are adding anything, you see they say edit heading, right? Under edit heading, you see it's also divided into how many? 3. Content. Content means the place you are going to be putting the write-up. Style. Everybody understand what style does, where you can change the settings, the writing, and everything. Then the next one is advanced. I will talk about the advanced soon. So let's come back to this place. You see content. You see we are under this place. You are seeing edit heading, right? How do I get there? By clicking on this pencil icon. Pencil. It will take me to this place on the left hand side where I can edit the write up. So I can select this place on this place and delete. So you see, as I've deleted, nothing is showing here, right? Then I can now say what, who are we, or who we are, or anyhow you want to put the English, who we are with a question mark, or who are we, anyhow it's a question you're asking. Then once you have done that, click on this 6 dot here, right? Then drag a text editor. This text editor, what does this text editor do? The text editors help you to write what you want to write. So you can now drop it here. You see, you can now say in 1973 George and his friends came up, I don't know, in the year that George and his friends brought up the idea. I'm just joking. In 2023. Now look at what I will do. I'll still go to ChatGTP. I can say I can just go to ChatGTP, right? Hope you guys can hear me clearly, right? So what I'll do, I'll say,
Yes.
right? See, I am not stressing myself here. Who we are. I can just say right, sorry, instead of who. I say right, who we are, or in bracket about us. I'll close my bracket. Just close the bracket for, let's say, George Digitals as the name of the company. George Digitals. So that's who we are for George Digitals. Let's say it started okay as a digital, let's just say digital marketing. I'm just using digital marketing for here. If I'm into shoe, I'll say as a shoe company, not anything. it's a digital marketing agency, right? Now, right, who we are about this started, maybe I just say started just to give it a little idea. Started in 2020. So just click on enter. So just look at what ChatGPT will do for me. You see, right? You say at George Digital, we believe in this. Our mission. You see, it is even giving me mission. No, Oga is giving me mission. Our mission, our vision, and all those things is there. So I will just copy from here at George Digital. Just copy here, copy, and just here, right? Copy. So I'll just Control C. I select it. Control C. I'll just go back here, and I will come and paste it here. See, I've selected this already. So Control A to select it. Control V to paste. You see, I've pasted it. You see, it's looking cool, right? So you see
Yeah.
who we are. So, but if you notice, there's not too much space between these two sections. The space between here and here is too, as if everything is too clumped together. So I will show you how to add the space. So if you want to add a space and demarcate each section, please take note. Now, you see I've written about who we are, right? So I say add George Digital
Yes.
this, so I can put an image here. So how do I add the image here? Simple. I'll just click on this dot here. Let me do that before I show you how to add spacing. Now click on this place. You see this dot here, this one, this plus icon here in the middle, right? You see
Yeah.
I've clicked on this plus icon, right?
Yeah.
Now what you do, you come here to this place under basic, you see image, just drag the image. Control Z, sorry, Control Z. So I want to drag the image to this box here, this one. So what I'll do, I'll just come here, drag the image, and Control Z though. I don't know my mouse. Drag the image and drop it here. See, I'm dropping it in the middle, right? So now what I'll do now, I'll have to click on this place and choose an image. Let's say I choose this image. Let me just put this one for now and click on select, right? So you see the image is there. I can just close it. Now what do you notice? You see we have a write-up, we have an image, right?
Yes.
Now, what I can do is I want to delete this down. Dispirited, blah, 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 blah. I want to delete it. The reason why I want to delete it, I want the image and the distance to be together at the same height because of beauty. Now, what I'll do, I'll just scroll down to this place you see that has driven, blah, 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 blah. I'll just delete all this place. Oh, sorry, Control Z. This is not the place I'm supposed to delete from. Driven, where is that driven? Driven here, driven by, I can just delete all this one. Now, if I close this now, look at, you see, this image is a bit taller than this right up. So I want to put a button here. Now, the reason why I want to put this button here is that so that this person can click on this button and go to our About Us page. I hope you guys understand, right? Because we are talking
Yes.
about us, but this is not the whole information about our company. Hope you guys understand,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Now, this is not the whole information about our company. We don't want to write everything about our company. Maybe we started in 2023. This. We can just give them just a place where they can click and go to our About Us page. So what do we need to do? Now, simple. I don't want to start doing buttons again. Listen, the simple thing I can do is I can copy this button. You see this button at the top here? Hope you guys can hear me. You see this button
Yes.
at the top here? I don't want to start creating another button and start doing work again. So what I will do, look at me. Please take note. I'll click on this place. This, you see this pencil under this button? You are seeing there's a pencil there, right? I'll click on it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see where you see copy. I'll click on copy. You know how you used to copy, right? Click on copy. Then come here and control and paste. You see paste. You see there's now a button. I don't know if you notice it. So once I click here now, you see
Yes.
there is a button here. I don't know if you are seeing the button. I'm just really trying to make you understand.
Yes.
So you see there's a button
Mm.
here. But my goal is that I want this button to not to be too far from. I don't want it to be too Control Z, sorry. I don't want the button to be too like there's a space too much between the button and the
Mm-hmm.
stuff, right? So I'll come here, edit
Mm-hmm.
inside this place. I'll now edit. Now I'll go back. You see the button is bit far, right? So how do I control that? Very simple. So what I'll do is, how do I control this button so that this button will not have too much space from this? So I'll click on this place, you see. I'll click on this one, on this pencil. Once I click on this pencil, hope you guys can see this pencil I'm clicking on, right? That carries
Yes.
as George Digitals. You know, this is a text editor. So you see, once I click on this
Yes.
pencil, at the left-hand side, you see edit text editor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll go to the advanced. So the advanced is where you add margin and padding. So margin means a spacing outside. So I'll click on this place and I'll go down to the bottom and I will go down and reduce the margin. See, just take note of what I'm doing. You see, I'm reducing the margin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm reducing it so that it will be as if the thing is closed now. So once I click on this place, you see, what do you notice? You see the button is now closer to this right top, right? I don't know if you
Yes.
are seeing it, right? So what I can do is also I can reduce the button height. So instead of contact us, I want to change the button. I'll click on this button. You see, I'll click on this button, then I'll come to this place. You see contact us. I can now say about us. Click on the button, go to this place. You see contact us, and change it to what? About. Then I'll write us. So you see, instead of me doing button over and over. Now, why did I do this? Anybody that put his mouse here is still the same thing that is happening here, so that each style in your website will be the same. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, right? So that each
Yeah.
style in your website will be the same. Now, what you need to do now is to select this container. How do you select the whole container? If you notice, as I put my mouse here, I'm selecting the whole container, right? So this whole container I'm selecting. Now I want to give it a space, so I'll go to advanced. I select the whole container. How do you know I
Sorry,
select?
come again. Come again. Sorry, come again
I
from
want
here.
to
Come
add a
again.
space to this container here. So I'll click on this 6 dot at the top of this container. You see? You're seeing this container, right?
Okay. Yes.
So once I click on this 6 dot, then I'll come to this place. You see advanced. If you look at the top, it's saying edit container. I don't know if you've seen it, right? At the top. I want to add a space. So I'll go to this place. You see padding. Now, once I click on padding, I will give it, let's say I give the top 50.
You are fast, so you are fast. Wait. When you click on the container, on
Yes.
the dots, those 3 dots there.
Yes. I go to this place. I told you
Now
that.
what again?
Listen, please, and let's go one by one. I said anytime you click on this 6 dots, it will show you edit container, right? And I told you that the editing is divided into 3, which is the layout. And I've explained what layout is by giving height and everything. Then I told you about that. Now style, everybody understand what style does. Let's say I want to change the background color. I've already explained this one. I'll just go to the color and say that I want it to be red or white. I just want you to
Yes,
understand.
yes.
So everybody understand that one, right? So let me clear. So clear by clicking on this is clear. So it's this color, right? Now I
Yes.
go to advanced, and I said under advanced we have what they call padding. Padding means you are looking for space inside the container. Now let me remove this number. Let me delete it. You know I put 50, so let me delete everything. 50. Let me delete it. Just take note. As I'm deleting, you are seeing that there is no space, right? Let me close it so that you see it very well. If I click on this small dot here, you see everything look as if they are all together. There is no space. That's what I was trying to say, right? No
Yes.
space. So how do I add space? Simple. I'll go to this place. You see padding. Now, if you look at this place, you're seeing this small thing that look like a link, cycle with a line in between, right? This is link. Now, if you click on it, it means anything you are doing will affect all the whole box. If you click on it, you see it is selected, right? This is showing that it's selected. So if I put 50 here, 50 will be applied to everything. I don't know if you notice it, right? As I write 5, 5 and everything, all that thing also have 5. So let's say I reduce it. As I'm reducing, what happens? As I'm clicking on this
It's
small button here,
reducing.
what is
It's
happening?
coming closer.
I don't know if
Yes.
you notice it, right? Let me say I'm going down.
Yes.
You see, it's as if the space is not there again, right? As if the space is reducing.
Mm.
But look at what is happening as I'm
Yes.
clicking this. What do you notice? As if I'm adding space, right? I don't know if you notice, right?
Yes. Yes.
Now, this is what I'm trying to say. So you see, I've added this space. So you see, we have added this section with a space. So this is who we are. It has a space at the top. How do I add the space? By using what they call margin and padding. So let's say I want the up to, let me click on this. I want the top to be, let's say I want the top to be 60. So I'll click on 60. I want the bottom to be 60. I'll just write 60. Let me just delete the 0 at the back. Just 60. So I want the top and the bottom to be 60, while the left and the right should be 20, right? Left and right should be 20. So I'll put 20. Now, if I click on this now, take note. You see that there is a space, right? There's
Yeah.
now a space at the top, and this. So you can also add, let's say I want it to be 80 or 100 at the top. So I can just come here, delete this 6 and put maybe 90. Now, what do you notice? Once I use 90, you see the gap increase. I don't know if you notice it, right? If I say
Yes.
100, let me just go so that you guys will understand what I'm saying. Look at the top. As I'm going up, what do you notice? The space is
It's
increasing, right?
creating more space.
More space. So let me close this so that you understand what I'm saying. You see, there is more space, right? At the top. So the more the padding you put at the top, the more the space will increase. So you see, as I'm deleting now 0, what do you notice? At the top, you see the thing is close to this, and I don't want it to be close. So that's why I was doing that. So let's say I put 80 at the top. So the bottom, there's a space at the bottom, 60. You can also say you want it to be 80 or any number. Now, please take note. We are done with this section. You see, we have created the beginning section where people will see. Then we have created the second section, which is who we are, right? So you can say
Yes.
we are this and this and this and this, which is what we have created, right? And the next thing is I want to add another section. So what do I need to do? I need to click on this plus icon. Then I can now add a section. Hope I'm not confusing anybody, right?
Which plus again?
In the middle, you see a plus here, this plus.
Okay.
Click on that plus. So let's say I want to use this one now, this single container. I'll just click on single to container. So once I click on single container, I've added this container, right? So what I want to do is I want to write maybe a little write up here. Once I write that write up, then I'll now start adding a container. So please, everybody take note. Now this is our services. I want to add our services. So what are we into or what we are into? I can write it instead of writing services. I can say what do we do or what our special area of specialty, something like that, right? So let me now go here.
What we do.
Yeah, what we do. Thank you. So what I will do now, click on this place you are seeing at this top. Now I would be telling you about direction. There's a little things I'll tell you about direction. I was talking about direction then, so I want to explain it very well. Now once I click on this, I can now come here to this. You see, I click on this. This is what I click on, right? And I'll go to this place. You see heading. I'll drop this thing here. So now I want to write something here. I want to write what we do, right? Something like that. What we do. Or that's what we said, right? So I cannot put my question mark. What we do. You see, who are we, right? What we do. Now, what I want to do is I want to center this right up, and I also want to change the color of this container. I don't want it to be the same color with this because I want people to see that this is a different section from this section. Hope you guys understand what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
So now, first of all, I want to change this style of this writing. I want it to be in the middle. So what I will do, I'll go to this place. You see style. I hope you guys understand, right? You see edit heading.
Yes.
I'll go to style. Once I go to style, you see this place. You see alignment. You see there's left align, which is the default. I told you anytime you're adding a right up last week, I told you that the alignment is to the left. Now, if I go to center now, you see the alignment in the middle, right? If I say right, the alignment has gone. I hope nobody is confused about this alignment.
We are not.
Left, center, right. So let's say I put it to the center. So this is what I want to do. Now you see this container, I'll click on this 6 dot at the top to edit this container. I want to change the container color. Now I'll go to style. To change the color, I'll go to where? Style. Then I'll go to this background of classic. And let's say I want to change this container color. Because of this, I want to change it to maybe a white color. So that the color of this website will be different. So that everybody will know that, okay, this is one section. If you notice, the color of this top is quite different from the color of this middle, right? So the color of this middle should be also different from the color of this other container. But if you notice, my write-up is not showing again. So who can tell me what I will do? Since my write-up is not showing, I will now pick a color that is looking like this dark blue. I don't know if you notice it, right? For my write-up.
Yes.
So you see this because of I selected it, you are seeing this what we are is showing. So I'll click on it, then I'll go to style under this heading, edit heading. Then I'll go to test color. See test color. I can now say I want it to be black. You see the color of shown, right?
Yes.
Or I can say, okay, I want it to be dark blue. So I can now come here. See, I'm trying to pick that kind of color. You see, I hope you guys understand, right?
Yes.
So now I have added this color, white color, to this container. Then apart from adding this white color, I have changed the text color, right, of this right up. And I believe everybody understand what I did, right?
Yes.
Now what I want to do now is I want to add other things. Now I want to add another container. And the reason why I want to add this container is because I want to create a small box. I will be explaining each thing so that everybody will understand what I'm saying. Now you see, I'll come here to this place. You see, I'll drag this container, I'll drop it inside this main container. Now there's what they call container, there's what they call parent container, and there's what they call child container. Now a container inside another container is known as a child container. The container that is inside another container, the name of that container is known as the child container, while the container that carries the other container is known as the parent container. Hope I'm not confusing anybody.
Okay, child and parent, go ahead.
Child is what is found from the parent, like we understand what I mean. My father is the person that gave birth to me, right? Or my mother is somebody that nurses me, give birth to me from her womb, then she nurses me, my mom, right? So a parent container is a container that carries another container. Now if you look at this is our main container, right? This one. Now, let me explain it for you so that you understand. Let me use this place they call navigator. So let me click on this navigator. Now, please take note. This is the container I'm working on, right? So let's go to this container. Now, this is the main container. This one. See, once I click on this, what do you notice? You see it has, I don't know if you notice, as I click on this place, you see container. You see this has been selected. I don't know if you notice it, right? Please, are you guys taking notes?
Yes, we are.
You see the container has been selected. There's a pink line on the container at the top. I don't know if you are seeing a pink line with this thing. Now, if I
Yes,
click on this, now
yes,
open it. You see, what do we have inside this container? We have a heading. So let me click on the heading. What do you notice? What we are, what we do is selected, right?
yes.
Now, if I click on this other container, you see this other container is selected. But what do you notice? That they are under this main container. Look at this heading. You see the heading is under this container. This container is also under this container. I don't know if you are seeing it like that. Hope you guys can see that, right?
Yes.
Now, this container that has all of them is known as the parent container. That's what I'm trying to explain since. So this container is the father,
Okay.
while this is the child, or this is the mother, anyone you want to call, or the parent, and this is the child. This one is the child.
Okay.
Now, why did I add this container? Let me explain now. But George, why did you add this container inside here? Why? Because I want to add some small other containers inside this one. You see this main container you're seeing here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 1 minute. I want to pick this call, please. Sorry, just give me 1 minute, class. Okay, the call has ended. I don't know. As if it's a missed call. Hello, can we hear me?
Yes, please.
Okay. So the reason why I added this container is because I want to put some small box inside here. So the reason why I want to put the small box is that I want to add each section. Okay, what are we into? We are into graphic design. I'll put a section for graphic design and small write-up on graphic design. Sorry. Hello? Sorry, I was trying to call you then when I was trying to fix the screen of the phone to ask you for the password. But I called Ellie, she gave me the password. We have fixed the screen. Oh. Okay, now, take care. Okay, bye-bye.
George, you repair laptop?
Yes, we do that.
Okay.
With phone in Maraba here, Hart
And-
Plaza.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am. So
okay.
it was then I told you I was going home now when you guys called. So I was going home to go
Yes.
and because I went to fix a screen. I don't know if I told you that. So I've fixed the screen. So we were trying to check the screen when I was trying to call her to tell her that okay, what's her password, but she was not picking then. So let's continue, please.
Okay.
Okay, so I was saying something. So I was talking about direction. So I've selected this container, right? This one. I want to add other containers inside this container. Now, what I need to do, you see this place, you see direction. I will explain this direction for us, and I will tell you what each of these direction does. But for now, let's just take note. On a default, anytime you add a container, a single container on a default, what happens is that the container direction is set to column. What is the meaning of column? Meaning up to down, top to bottom. Buhari, sorry. Up to down or top to bottom. I don't know the English I should use. Right? Top to bottom, meaning column means anything you're adding,
Yeah, that's okay. We know call him, yeah.
it means they will be adding on top of each other. Like what you see, if you notice, you see this, what we do is on top of this one, because this parent container is in column direction. Let me explain what I mean. Now let me select this parent container and just use this to explain for you guys. So if I go to this parent container,
Select it first so that we'll know. Select.
so I've selected the parent container. How do you know? At the top, you are seeing this place, you see edit container at the top, right? Now I'll go to layout.
Okay.
So once I go to layout, if I go to direction, what do you notice? This direction is what? Vertical column, up and down. So when I change the direction to horizontal, what do you notice? You see this, what we do is in the left hand side. This other container, this one here, is in the right hand side. I don't know if you notice it, right?
Yes.
Now why is it showing that way? Because of I have changed the direction. I've changed the direction from this place. I have said the direction should be what? Roll, which is horizontal, left to right. So that is why the what we do is in the left hand side, then this other one is in the right hand side. But look at what happens once I come here and I click on this place. You see vertical. The what we do is at the top, while this other one is at the down. Hope I'm not confusing anybody, right?
No, go ahead.
So I hope everybody understand the meaning of direction now. Can I continue?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to be adding some other things inside this container. So the reason why I was talking about direction is because I want to make you guys understand. So you see, I've selected this container. How do I select this container? By clicking on this place, right?
Clicking on where?
This small place. I hope you are seeing one small. I don't know if you are seeing one small
Okay.
here.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I've clicked on. Now, once I click on this place, okay, I'm coming. Let me do something. 1 minute. I want to see if I can use a writing tool where I can be using a writing tool to drag. Okay, I'm not seeing it here. Maybe I'll do that later under class. Let me just continue so I don't stress much. So once you click on this place, so you can now come here and change the direction to roll. I want to use the direction for roll. And the reason why I'm using roll direction is that I want everything I will be adding to this container to be to the horizontal direction, left to right, not top to bottom. So, but on the default, I told you on the default it is in vertical direction. So now once I do that, now I will now give it a padding. Go to advanced. If I want to do anything that has to do with spacing, I'll go to advanced. So under advanced, I'll go to this padding. Now if you look at this padding, the thing is linked. You see the value are link value. So I don't want to link the value together. I'll just give this unlink it by clicking on this icon here. If you see when I click on unlink, everything now has 0000. I don't know if you notice it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I link it together like this, once it is linked, this was how it was when it was linked. But once anytime you see I click on this place on link, all of them will have 0000. I don't know if you are seeing that. So let's say I want the top to
Yes.
have 20 pixel. I want the bottom to also have 20 pixel. I don't know if you noticed that, right? But the left and the right, I don't want to add any pixel to the left and the right. I just want it to be that way. Now what I will do is, once I've done that, I'll click on this plus icon in the middle, or I can click on this this 9 dot at the top. Either I click on this plus icon here in the middle, or I click on this 9 dot at the top. So let's say I click on this 9 dot at the top. Now I want to drag other containers, so I'll just drag this container and drop in the middle here. Now what I will do, you see this place, you are seeing this box. You see I've added another container inside this main container, right? Hello, can we all hear me?
We are hearing.
Okay, am I confusing anybody? Any confusion, any question before I continue?
Okay.
If you don't
Well, we'll
understand
have
what I
to try
just
and
did
round
now,
off. I
don't
want
lie.
to
Just
try and round off. I want to go for a workout now.
okay. So let me just do this. Is almost 6 o'clock. Oh, this is after 6 already.
It's past 6.
Okay, let's stop here now. Let's stop here for today. So once we come back next week, I will explain each section for us. Right?
Okay.
Thank you very much. So we are working on the
Thank you.
homepage. So we are building our homepage. This is what we are doing. So let's just click on update. So once you click on update, there's a small eye icon you are seeing here. This button you are seeing here is called an eye icon or the preview. Once I click on preview is how does our website look like. So we are trying to check our homepage. So this is our homepage. So this is who we are. You see, we are gradually coming out small, right? What we do.
Yes,
So this is where we are. So this is we creating our website from scratch. So we are the ones creating
yes.
everything from scratch
It's
by
now
ourselves.
I understand it, all this I didn't understand it too.
Okay.
God
So
will bless you, George.
welcome. So we are creating everything from scratch by ourselves. So this is our homepage. This is what we do. Sorry, who we are, about us, then what we do, and this we doing everything from scratch. So that's how I teach WordPress. I teach WordPress, and I want you to know it from scratch without you importing anything. You can do everything by yourself from scratch.
Yes. Thank you so much.
So any question, feel free to ask. I will be sending this video after this class. I'll just send you the video, but the video will be very long because this is almost 2 hours. The file might be up to 200 and something MB. Please bear with me. The size will be very big. Or should I send it to YouTube? Then you guys can now watch it from YouTube. Or I don't know. Or let me just send it to you, download it and watch. Anyhow, right?
Anyone.
Okay, take good care of yourself. Have a nice week.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, have a nice weekend, not week. We are not into it Monday.
God bless you.
Take care of yourself.
Thank
And
you
feel free
so
to
much.
always
And
ask
you
questions
today.
in the platform. Also,
We.
please, begging, if you have not my YouTube channel, I sent a link. You can watch the video. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. God bless you guys. Till we see you again on Thursday.
I subscribed the other one.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
I subscribed.
I'm very grateful.
Mm.
So we'll see you again next week Thursday by 4 p.m. and on Friday. So we'll be meeting Friday and
I
Thursday.
think
Right?
I also shared it. It is that I shared it too.
What's that?
Yes. I said I think I also shared.
Okay, no problem. So please do take care of yourself. We'll meet next week, Thursday and Friday next week. Same time, same station. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
So thank you very much.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye.